corn refinery. Yeah? Does that idea okay with you? A corn refinery? Corn comes in, and they crush it, and they turn it into a gazillion products, one of which is ethanol. But dog food is another one. And a protein supplement's another one. And sugar, corn sugar, is another one. So it's a very large industrial plant, a couple of acres of industrial plant, which is like a refinery. The way they power it is with coal. So the result is that the process heat comes from coal. Because the process heat comes from coal, you get this middle guy here, the CO2 intensive, because it has a lot of coal, kilogram CO2 equivalent per megajoule. And so this is worse. But if you look at the average of ethanol today, there's a little less coal and a little more natural gas, and it comes out being a little better than gasoline. And then if you look and say, well, what would happen if you could actually run a cellulosic process where you take cellulose, the part of plants that's hard, and you break them apart, and then you ferment when you break apart into ethanol. If you can figure out how to do that well, and it has not been figured out, then you fall through the floor in about 11, and that's the essence of it. If you read the article through, you'll see the numbers they get depend upon assumptions. Here's a whole bunch of other studies, right? And they give you their published values, and they try to make them all be the same. So what they did is look at all the other published studies and say, what assumptions did each of these guys name? They got them a different answer. And the biggest difference in assumption is when you make corn into ethanol, you are left with what's called distiller solubles. So, if you make beer, you have a grain left over, a big stinky mess. And if you don't know what this looks like, Triple Rock on Shattuck brews its own beer. You may not be able to buy one, but you can look through the window and you can see them take the distiller solubles out of the vat. You can also smell them. Well, it depends upon how you value the energy in the distiller solubles. If you value the energy in it as if you burned it in a bomb calorimeter, then you get making ethanol is very favorable because you add in the energy from the byproduct. If you think of it as having less value than that, then you can get a different answer. So whether you think ethanol is good, ethanol today is good, depends wholly on how you value the byproduct. At any rate, I would commend that to you as something you could read, and that's how an engineer would approach this problem, and a good set of engineers at that. Lydia, you want to come down and talk? Because I think I'm done, and Lydia will talk to you for a little bit, and then I will run away. Oh, she's got handouts. And for those of you who are listening to us at home, we are going to stop recording at this point because we have a guest speaker, and she's not on our roster of people who have signed their lives away to have their voices broadcast over the internet. So we are, if you're listening out there, we are having a review session next week, this Thursday, which will not be taped, and then we're having an exam a week from today, which will not be taped. And so a week from Thursday will be the next taped session. Thanks.